Yeah, hi folks. This is just a real quick video. I had talked before on video, I think, and also on the group about HP circuit boards and how you can't always rely on that nice looking gold plating. Sometimes it's looks the same, but it's just ENIG. Like here's a little HP board I came across in my stash today. Just brought this to mind. And there's the ground plane area on the board, and I peeled off this piece of gold, and you can see in the video it looks just beautiful. It's nice and thick. It's very stiff. But here's another board, and if you look here, I started peeling this trace off, and you can actually see the little flecks of gold on the board here and there as I tilt it, because this stuff just kind of shatters as you pull the trace. I mean, you can see the area ahead of where I'm pulling it. It looks just as nice as the other gold. Looks like the color may be getting thrown off a little bit here, but the area there where it's flexing, it's just, you know, basically turning it into dust, and all you're left behind is the nickel underneath with a, you know, some little flecks of gold. So anyway, I happen to have another board identical to this one, and I don't know if this one is any better or not. It's one thing I had mentioned before, is I've had some of the same identical boards. I mean, just because it would make a better demonstration, but I've had seen boards that where one... Okay, here we go. I just peeled a bit of that off, and it's maybe a little harder to tell in the video. I mean, it is, I think a slight bit of the gold maybe did flake off, but it's a whole lot different than the other one. It's still, you know, bright shiny gold. And of course the other one I had showed you was, where did I put it? Like I say, it may not show up very well in the video, but it's really badly flaked, and it's well, that wasn't quite as good a demo as I'd hoped, and I don't have very good lighting here, unfortunately. But I'll show you one other thing here. You know, there are a couple different grades of the gold plating on these HP boards. And of course you don't have any way of knowing what you're getting. Now this is one that had the solder mask over it, and it's kind of peeling off there. But if you look along the edge where I was peeling it, you can see, you know, it's kind of torn up and fractured there. It hasn't flaked off much. The area that was underneath the solder mask that's just flaked off looks cleaner. I mean, that part looks almost as good as the other piece I showed you at the beginning. But you know, basically what you get, and again, it's just not showing up very well in this iPad camera with this amount of light, but you know, you get a noticeable change in color. Basically you're looking at mostly nickel, because the majority of the gold is flaked off on the ones that have ENIG. You know, one thing I did forget to mention, it actually has a whole different feel on the boards that have better gold. You know, as you're pulling it off, it comes off very smoothly. You don't get that sputtering effect where it's you can feel it kind of stopping and starting. It's, you'll notice it's, oops, I'm off the camera here. Well, anyway, I've been pulling on that trace and you really didn't hear any sound from it. See if I can start another one. Sorry, I'm just in a real bad situation here for camera operation and working. Anyway, I mean, it just pulls off nice and cleanly. It's got a nice solid feel to it. Whereas on the other board, let me get one started on here. Okay. I'm back to the other board again with the poor quality gold. And, you know, if you listen while I strip the trace on this one, I mean, you can actually hear that. And like I said before, you can actually see the little flecks of gold all over the board where it's just turning into dust. So that's what I was trying to show. Thanks again. Bye.